back to Gods of Regret. In this podcast, Shaw will discuss how small perks make a big impact in any size organization. Mr. Shaw has successfully consulted on a wide range of businesses, building teams and motivating them to strive to the top. His unique approach has benefited multiple industries, from a space company to a party solution services, and even a small mom and pop businesses. Shaw is a lover of fine cigars, Gucci watches, Leica cameras, and much more. Let's get started on Gods of Regret. How small perks make a big impact.
Welcome back on Gods of Regret. In this episode, we will talk about small perks, big impact in a company or even in your personal life. So a lot of times business owners think that they constantly have to throw money to motivate employees. But experience has taught me that no matter how much money you throw at people, they're never gonna remember what they got last month, 2 months ago, because it's already in their paycheck. It's just added on to their income, so they just see a number on their income. One of the ways you can do with small perks is like Starbucks coffee cards, movie tickets, games at Lakers or games at football game. These are small perks that doesn't cost a lot of money, but it has a long effect on the morale of the people in the company. If you set up goals and say, if we meet these goals, everybody gets a ticket to the Laker game, well, guess what? Together, the team will work together. And when they do that, you will see that there's always going to be a leader in that team naturally pushing others to get that ticket. And when these people do go to the game with that free ticket and they bring their girlfriend, their wives, what will happen is they will actually talk about the company in the game, like, oh my God, can you believe it? My company gave me this. And they enjoy it much more. And a lot of times you will also get free advertisement from it, because today's generation, they like to share everything on the internet. So they'll post that ticket on their Instagram, they'll talk about it on their Facebook, and if you have the TikTok generation working for you, they will make a small little TikTok. Hey, look what my company gave me. This is my company, and you get tagged. And guess what? Some people want to work for you. Others may just want to use your product because you treat your employees so well. If you notice, people that work at Starbucks or even work at Whole Foods, because they treat their employees so well, you'll never hear any of those employees complain about their work, because they have these small little perks there. If you go to the Whole Foods lunchroom, they basically have everything you need. They have free coffee, free lunch, they have snacks. Everything they sell in their store is available for their employees in the back in the lunchroom. And employees appreciate that. In fact, when I used to work for this company and I managed 50 people, we had a lot of people that were not, motivated or upbeat when they came to work. It was day in and day out. So we just couldn't give everybody raises. It's impossible. Even if you give 50 people $1 raise per hour, it's really kills you as a company, bottom line. So we came up with a plan to have free lunch every day for 50 people. Okay? So imagine at that time, a typical lunch was $6 per person, no drink. And so we provided free lunch. It was Chinese, it was Italian, it was Mediterranean, and on Friday we had El Pollo Loco. And every day we would just, there was one person in charge, and they would place the order, and either we picked it up depending on the restaurant, or the restaurant delivered it. And it was a win-win for everybody. It was a win-win for the restaurant locally in our neighborhood because, guess what? They got 50 orders that day. And it was a win-win for our employees because most of the people we had working there were under the age of 30. And, when you're a bachelor or a bachelorette, you didn't cook, you didn't prepare, you always ate out, you spent more than $5 a day on lunch, but lunch was provided. So people ate together. We actually, in the lunchroom, all of us, at least 30 of us, would eat together, which built a bond among all the employees. Nobody went out for lunch. As a result, they saved not only, in their pocketbook, but also a lot of the young people, if they did go out, now you spend gas money, you spend time to getting that lunch, and by the time you get your lunch, you got 30 minutes to eat, so you rushed your food, which is unhealthy for a lot of people. So this made it really great. But like everything else, human beings are human beings. After 6 months, we were sick of it. Okay, we literally were sick of it. So we decided, okay, so no more lunch. We did it once a week, which was Friday, and because it was once a week, we really did a spread. We contracted with a local Iranian restaurant which made kebabs, rice, salad, and they would deliver it. It was much cheaper than doing it every day, and that was actually great. Another thing we did for our employees, or what I did for my employees after leaving that company, is I would reward them every month, depending on the individual, with a Starbucks gift card. Coffee on me. Okay, and that was my spiel. I would say, you did a great job this week. Really appreciate the work. Thank you for closing that deal or making that customer happy. Here's a Starbucks gift card. Coffee on me. And that became a thing. Everybody was looking forward to that, and it kind of raised up the morale. So small perks actually work. It goes a long way. And because you're using your company credit card or company check whatsoever, it's a tax write-off for the company. So it works. And don't look at it this way like, oh, I'm giving this person a gift card costing me $20. It's better than giving that person a raise. Okay? Because if they're already working for you, they're okay with the salary. Now, if they go beyond and above everything and they deserve it, then yeah, of course you give them a raise. But those small perks go a long way. People love those small perks. And as a result, study at Stanford University has shown that when you do give small perks to employees, the turnaround rate drops by 90%. People are less likely to quit when they have small perks coming to them because they look forward to it. But you also have to understand human behavior and understand your employees. The young people, what do they like to do? They like to go out. They like to always spend their money. Give them movie tickets. Movie tickets help. Or if there's a beer festival and you know that everybody in your company drinks beer, say, okay, the first beer is on us, and we bought vouchers. If you go to this beer festival, your first beer is on us. They're going to go there anyways. Another thing I like to do is, because I like to support locally, is find out which taco stand is the best locally. Okay? And on Fridays, get that taco guy to come to your location for lunch and serve. So if you have like 20 people, tell the guy, okay, how much for 60 tacos or 70 tacos? And he'll give you a price, right? And most of those taco stands, they're happy to have business at lunchtime. Who's going to come to their location at lunchtime getting 60 or 70 tacos? Tell them to come to your company. They benefit because you give them the money. Your employees love it because you're providing lunch. And you know what? Who doesn't like tacos? Come on, tacos. In LA, one of the best things is those little morsels of delicious goodness. Everybody will love it. And when these people go home, they talk about it. They say, oh my God, my boss is so great. Our company is so great. They take care of us. You're always going to have some people that may not like it, but that's the nature of being in business. You can't satisfy everybody, but believe me, small perks help. Okay, I hope this helps. Comment, share this video. I really want to hear from you. If you have any comments of what you liked about this video, please put in a comment. Anything you want me to talk about, please put in a comment. I appreciate it. Thank you. See you next time on Gods of Regret. That's it for today on Gods of Regret. If you felt the sting of missed opportunities or the thrill of insight, subscribe and stay with us. We're just getting started. Remember, blink and you'll miss the future.
Zeus, the god of regrets in the heart of Mount Olympus. Zeus, the king of the Greek gods, sat upon his throne, his brow furrowed in deep contemplation. His gaze swept across the realm of mortals, his thoughts filled with regret for the countless lives he had inadvertently touched with his divine power. Zeus had always been known for his impulsive nature, his quick temper, and his penchant for meddling in mortal affairs. He had struck down titans with his thunderbolts, unleashed devastating floods, and even caused the Trojan War with his petty jealousy. Yet, as he surveyed the chaos he had wrought, a pang of remorse pierced through his divine heart. He saw the suffering of innocent mortals caught in the crossfire of his divine machinations, the tears of mothers mourning lost sons, and the despair of families torn apart by his wrath. He realized that his actions, born of pride and arrogance, had brought more pain than glory. Determined to atone for his past transgressions, Zeus resolved to mend the wounds he had inflicted. He reached out to the mortals, offering them solace and healing. He bestowed upon them gifts of wisdom, courage, and resilience, empowering them to overcome the hardships he had caused. And so, Zeus, the once impetuous god, became a symbol of redemption and hope. He taught the mortals that even the mightiest among them could make mistakes, but that true strength lay in acknowledging one's errors and striving to make amends. His legacy became one of not just divine power, but also of compassion and forgiveness.